Hi everyone. Right, I just want to, it's really some more hints and tips on using spackle and mediums and things like that to get a desired effect. Right, I did this one the other day, and what I did, you know when you've used the Baroque die, well, not the actual piece that you cut out this shape, but the bit that it's come from. I did this just to try it out and see what it was like. I placed it over the card, and it is only done on thick card. I then used a spackle, not a spackle, it was, I'll just get it, sorry, I should have had it ready. Well, in fact, I'll show you the mediums, some of the mediums. I used this, the modelling paste. Now, I use these a lot, and they're brilliant, and this one's a quick drying one as well. So what I did, I just placed over onto the mat, onto the card, the piece of, I'll show you that as well. I'm getting a little bit, oh, I should have everything ready. I'm not with it today at all, I'm still tired. That, I pop that onto my card. Then I use the modelling paste, which I just use an ordinary spatula. Filled that out, and then heat dried it, and then left it to dry properly. And after that, I used the glimmer mists, which you know they're the cosmic shimmer ones. And if you look at the card, they do shine. They're absolutely gorgeous to work with. But which you know they're the cosmic shimmer ones. And if you look at the card, they do shine. They're absolutely gorgeous to work with. And then, like I say, what I did was just ignore this bit because my battery ran out. I didn't know, and I've had to redo this bit. Excuse me. What I did then is I laid a clear acrylic stamp over the paste, and then pressed down firmly, and then left it to get the imprint properly in it, and put a little bit of weight on it. Peeled that off, and then I was left with a pattern here. And it's, you know, I'm just showing you things like this because the hints and tips, like I say, if you put this paste or I don't know, just spread the paste across the corner, get your acrylic stamps out or your wooden blocks, put them on, leave it, let it dry, doesn't matter how long it takes, let it dry, peel it off, you've got a perfectly good pattern that's really firm. You know, then you can paint it. I just started to do mine just to see what it looked like, because I've never done it before with the, with pens. So yeah, you know, you can do all sorts with it. You might want to paint things in using different colours, put flowers on them or whatever, glue some flowers on, tiny flowers. Whatever you want to do, it's hints and tips just to show you that you can be a bit more imaginative with your work. And like I say, you can see the pattern that I've got in there, but through the clear stamp. I only coloured that like that just to see what the colours were like. I mean, look at the colours. I do love those colours together. So then, what I did, I started on this, and I cut out some butterflies from thick card, or as thick as my punch would allow. I put them onto this card like a tag. I then used the palette knife with the paste and went over the butterflies, and then cleaned up all the edges. I then when it was dry, I painted the whole lot black. I then took the Versamark pen and just really quick and scribbly, because you don't want it perfect. I don't like things that are perfect, because, you know, it looks like you've bought it and not made it. But got the perfect pearls out and used the purple. Well, it's purple, but it looks blue. It's like a pinky purple, and the green, and just covered it with a bit of shimmer, and then added the rub and buff to the butterflies. And I like that. I really do like that for a project. Or even, I mean, I could use that tag now, so I won't waste it. I then bought from Chris, that's a scrappingidea.com. These were like templates. And what I did, I laid it across. It's a complete template, that's the size of it. Laid it across, spackled it all, and then used the perfect pearls mixed with water and painted all these bits, and then used a black fine nibbed pen and just put the details in. added added the birds. This was the ink done from Rangers, can't remember what colour I used. And just did the edges and the bottom just to darken it a bit. Now it's just, I'm not using it for anything, but it's for a test. I do a lot of testing of things to see how they work, and I do like them. I think this would be a great on a project, or something similar, a different picture, but it's the way, it's the technique and the texture that it's giving. And test and test. I do like that. I will be using that one. I'm going to turn that into a tag, and just to see what they're like. So hints and tips, ladies. Don't be afraid to try anything. If you haven't got any of these mediums, I mean, this one you can get the glass bead textured gel, and I'll show you what that one's like. You can't really see it, but that's what it's like anyway. And these are expensive, and the only reason why I bought them was because I couldn't find anything else anywhere else. Yes, I could make my own mediums, and I have done. And here's one I'm going to show you now that I made up using face cream. And don't laugh, because it works perfectly. So I'm just going to show you this one. This is I only use a little bit because you don't need much. There it is in there. And what I've used in that is face cream, some glue. I put some Perfect Pearls in for the purple colour. And then some glitter, multicoloured glitter. And as you can see, I've dried it with a heat gun. It's dried straight away, it's not coming off. And you've got your own medium, whatever you want to do with it. And if I remember rightly, because I haven't used it all the time, but I do use it, if I remember rightly, the more you put on, yeah, the darker the colour will be. So you can have this, you don't have to have it streaky, you can have it whatever colour you want. And them all there. And that is just pure plain face cream, which you can get in the pound shop or you know, your cheap shops abroad. But not many people will know that if you put glue with it, add your colour, doesn't do any harm, and you can use face cream as a medium. So I'm just going to show you that. Dry it off. There you go. Quick as that. Smells good too. But there you go. Face cream as a medium. Cheap way to do it. And like I was saying before, sorry, the camera keeps cutting out again for some reason. This is paper. Making my own paper. And all that is card, wet, absolutely soaked, and then what I do with it, it comes apart really easy, so I just mix it into a paste, and then I added some gel, added some colour, and I've got my own paper, because when I spread that out I can make little tags, you know, to go on what they look like with ragged edges, and I can just spread a little bit out, dry it overnight. Always put it on one of these mats, you know, this non-stick mat, dry it, and then I can use that for whatever reason I want to use it. So you can make your own paper, you know. It's all it is just mixing gel with colour. I love that. That's the mint green beaded gel, that one. Absolutely love that one. And then this is a gold one, and just mix them up when you're ready to use them. So don't be afraid to experiment and mixing mediums. Not just mixing mediums, try and make some. And like I say, you can use what else have I got in here? Oh, that's that. You can use flour, plain flour mixed with water, okay, and you mix it till it's like pliable. And as soon as it's pliable, you can mix it with colouring, inks, paints, whatever you want to do with it. It's great to mix with acrylic paint. And when you've done that, you can get, it goes a lot further than your actual acrylic paint, but to get a nice textured background which you can stipple, you can put swirls in, or whatever you want to do with it. And we will be showing you how to do these things on the new channel. So what I'm going to do next, show you these. These are the butterflies I did earlier, and I've now finished them off. Far better to make your own than buy them. Look at those. Absolutely stunning. And all I've used is stickles. I covered them completely in the glitter, in the stickle one, the plain white one, and then I've used the coloured glitter stickles to do the butterflies. A lot better than buying them. Fancier, get them exactly how you want them, and cheap at the price. And I have got a tutorial on how to make your own stickles. Yes, you can even make your own stickles, because I find them expensive for the amount you get. So type in stickles hyphen jennings644 and I'll show you how to do that. And all that is children's clear glue, glitter, fine glitter, holographic glitter, and you can use food colouring. So at the end of the day, make your own and save a bomb. Save your money for the things you can't make that you need for crafting. That's what we do. Thanks for watching. Bye.